Can you talk a little bit about how because you talked about you discovered it by accident almost. So how did you find out that the thing that you did by yourself was like a thing? Yeah.
Was the thing. So yeah, I started going deep into studying energy and thought process and, how energy works in our body. And I read a book by Dr. E. Halikala Hugh Len and Joe Vitale. And the book is called Zero Limits. And then it has an additional, subtitle to it. Zero Limits tells the story of Dr. Hugh Len, how he healed an entire mental ward of criminals. He healed the entire ward by doing Ho'oponopono. What is bizarre is he never once saw one patient face to face. All he would do is he'd open up their files and to go deep into the principles, how it all works, that we don't have time for that tonight. In fact, I do a whole training on that. But he would open up their files, and as he would read what they were guilty of, anything that triggered inside of him, he would stop and he would do a cleaning. And the cleaning is, say the 4 phrases. He would stop and he would clean. He would clean. What's happening for anyone who wants to get into the science of it? As we change our own energy, our energy goes out into the biofield. So we're actually changing the energy of all around us. And the energy all around us is affecting one another. So we're changing the energy of one another. That's how I think Mary's brother, like something affected him, something changed his energy to call her. She was changing her own energy field. And so I think that's part of how it all works. I learned of it through Zero Limits. And then I read that book once and I thought, this is too crazy. This is too simple. Just like you said, Shane. I read the book a second time and then things started jumping out and I started using the process more and more. Then I wanted to learn it enough that I could teach it. So I read the book a third time. And I also started Googling, and there's lots of articles written on it. There are other books about it. There are speakers, you could follow. I just started educating myself more and more. And it was during those processes, that was during the 10 years, right, of my healing and writing the book. And that's when I encountered Jerry and Mary and started giving it to other people. I was healing arguments I had with my mother. I would heal it afterwards because if you're anything like me, after an argument, I can't just go about my day. My stomach is like in knots for hours. I'm just like unsettled. And I would use Ho'oponopono and it would just settle me. It would calm me down. And then I could see more clearly, Mother loves me. She didn't mean that. She's just a person. She's a human. I could have reason again. Get out of myself a little bit. So that's how I came upon it. And Zero Limits. It's a interesting book to read. Really open your mind.